Welcome back. A new MSNBC documentary airing tonight, Caught on Camera, Teens Gone Wild. In it, teens are seen viciously attacking teachers and each other. Tonight we asked, does the punishment fit the crime? With the show's host, MSNBC's Contessa Brewer, and TV judge Alex Ferrer. But first, here's tape of three directly. Were they possibly given lighter sentences because of their gender? Here now, Contessa Brewer and former Florida Circuit Court Judge Alex Ferrer, host of the court TV show Judge Alex. All right, Judge Alex, what do you think? Probation, does that make sense for this kind of crime?
Well, it really depends. I don't know what the girls had for priors, but in my feeling, I think that when you're dealing with juveniles who commit serious crimes, and this was not a couple of girls in a spat, this was a beatdown, the justice system better send a clear message that we're not going to coddle you, because if they're doing this at 14, you can only imagine what's going to happen by the time they're 18, 19, or 20. So I would like to have seen some kind of incarceration, even if she has no priors or they have no priors, even if it's only weekends at a time, just to send home the message that we're not going to play games with this.
Really, and Contessa, do you know, were there any suggestions? Ali Parker was charged as an adult. He pled guilty to felony assault in the second degree, sentenced to 3 years in prison. The trial is pending for the second student with the cell phone camera. All right, Judge Ferrer, in the law, when you're sentencing as a judge, a punch is not necessarily a punch, right? Because we've just seen another tape, girls a little bit younger, but still punching and punching and punching and punching. They get probation, treated as juveniles. Here you got someone a little bit older, but it seems that, you know, fights are sometimes treated differently than an attack, for example, on a teacher.
This was, I think in this case, both of them were a little bit calculated, since they both had friends there to videotape the offense. The difference, I think, the big difference to me as a judge is this individual takes criminal steps to hide his identity and also to arm himself with a weapon that's likely to cause serious bodily injury. I mean, a punch to the face with brass knuckles, she's lucky she didn't have a bone fragment go into her eye or something like that. And that separates him from a street fight. That turns him into a very serious criminal. And I don't have a problem with the 3 years in prison. I assume that there were probably some priors as well. What I do have a problem with is I think it should have been followed up with probation, because he's going to get out of prison right about the time he hits 19, and that's a notoriously violent age. I would like to see him on supervision for a period beyond that so that he doesn't violate again.
Judge Alex, Contessa Brewer, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Dan.
Caught on Camera, Teens Gone